Hey guys, it is Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. I am here in Milan, Italy. That's right, Milan, Italy, where the sun is always shining and the wind is always blowing, but it is beautiful. And we are at a one loft race, and the name of this race is Milan Best Pigeon One Loft Race. It's an interesting name. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little tongue twisty, but that's okay. The pigeons here are in super condition. They're in super health. I've handled, and we will get into the loft a little bit later on here, so just be patient. I am with Luca and Mikel, correct?
Yes.
You guys are the ones that came up with this great pigeon race in Italy. So tell me, how did it all start for the creation of your one loft race?
We start in 2021 after the COVID.
After the fun of COVID.
Yes.
It was even here in Italy, yes.
Yes, and we have a loft that can contain about 850 pigeons.
850 pigeons, okay.
Yes, and this is behind of us.
And it's a beautiful loft. It's all wire, and we're going to go in and see the loft. But I wanted to start. Not only you guys have been doing this. How many seasons now? Running the race.
I don't understand.
How many years has the race been going?
Okay. 21, 22, 23. This is the fourth year of race.
Fourth year.
Yes.
And on average, how many pigeons do you take in per year?
La media più o meno sarà un 700 ogni edizione. 750 per edition, yes.
Okay, now this
we start with 2 edition,
okay.
Winter and summer, but from this year we decided to do only one edition with yearling pigeon. In fact, we collect last year in 2023 and race this year 2024.
Okay, so what time for? Okay, before we ask what time, how many roughly countries are participating in this race? Roughly, how many countries?
About more or less 20 countries.
20 countries participating.
All over the world, yes.
All over the world. And the time that you receive pigeons, when can people start to send the pigeons to you?
Is changed by this year from last year.
Okay.
This year, in 2024, we collect for the 2025, and we start the collecting in June, and we end the collect period in September.
So June,
September.
June, July,
yes.
August, September. 4 months of collecting.
Yes.
And okay, so let's take a look here at your board, and this is the board coming up for this season.
Yes.
At Milan's Best Pigeon One Loft Race. The race course and everything, we're going to sort of talk about this. People always want to know, what are some of the best prizes in this race?
The best prizes is the prizes of the final race. In fact, the first prize is
13,000 euros with the diploma. Second prize is 5,000 euros. Third is 2,500 euros. Fourth, 1,500. Fifth is 1,000, and sixth to seventh, 500, and it goes down. They pay out 45 prizes, all getting a diploma. You also pay in the semifinals, which is what is this? Semifinals, 400 kilometers, and the first prize is 1,000. Second is 700 euros. Third is 500. Fourth is 200. Fifth to eighth is 150. And you're also paying ace pigeons.
Yes.
Now, how do you win ace pigeon? How is that? Ace pigeon
is calculated.
Yeah.
We calculate the ace pigeons from the first race to the final race.
Okay.
That are 7 races.
7 race series.
Yes.
So guys, you're going to have pigeons that can do 7 race series. And again, the finals for these yearlings is 520 to 570 kilometers. And I take this...
this is the regular season.
Regular season.
Okay. Then we have 2 extra races prizes.
So after the 7 races,
yes,
you have an additional 2 races that you will add.
After the final races, we have 1 race additional, that is the Super Derby.
Okay, the Super Derby, which again, is this a separate buy-in?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Super Derby have an activation for each pigeons.
Okay.
And this is one race, only one race, the Super Derby.
Right.
But during the 7 races of the regular season, we do a championship.
Okay.
Inside, that is
inside,
named Prestige Endurance.
Okay, and that's from the oh yeah, the fourth.
This is the ace pigeon of the 4th, 5 and semi-final race.
Okay, so the 3 races combined, that'll give you your ace pigeon for this. Now, one thing I like about this is a yearling race. There's so many races that people send young pigeons to. In the springtime, all the big races in the world, lots of races. This is a very good setup because this is a way to test yearling pigeons.
Yes, we want to race with the yearling pigeon because the next year when the pigeons are yearling, the condition is the same. The age is the most similar than the young bird pigeons.
Okay.
And so, in our opinion, the competition is more correct. Is good.
Yeah, the birds are more mature. It's a better test.
Yes.
Now, also I see here. So this is the race course. Your loft is up here. So this is in Milan.
Yes.
Correct. And obviously we go down, 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 down.
Yes.
The final race. What city would this be in? City, town?
Vasto Sud.
And that's around 520?
Yes, 550. 560.
Okay, and I see here it says 520 to 570. You can make an adjustment, correct?
No, we indicated the range of each race.
Okay.
Because so we can decide the smart place to launch the pigeon.
Okay, the best place to launch the pigeons, let the pigeons go. And you see the pigeons fly. I guess this is from what, south to north?
Yes, south, north.
Okay, and the wind. If the loft is up here and this is south, this is north.
Yes.
Predominantly, which way does the wind come?
Di solito dove arriva il vento? Da di qua che li spingi di qua.
Sempre così.
So the winds are more shoulder winds.
Yes.
Okay, shoulder.
Come in this moment.
Yeah, shoulder. So
they can have headwind.
Headwind or shoulder wind.
Nord-ovest.
Okay. Is there a lot of tailwind or no? Wind behind them?
No.
So guys, if you are going to participate in this race here, Milan's best pigeon, one loft race, you need pigeons that can do crosswinds and headwinds. I was here yesterday for the first race of the season, 115 kilometers. Pigeons were on the wing about 1 hour and 38 minutes, or 1 hour and 40 minutes. Strong headwinds. The birds were flying 1100s. Speed was not super fast. Now, if I want to enter, how do I do it? If I want to, what's the team size, or is it by pigeon?
Okay, the registration for enter a pigeon is €50 when we collect the pigeon on the livery. We take care of the pigeon.
So when I bring you the one pigeon,
okay,
I bring you €50.
Yes, we take care of these pigeons since the last training of 7 kilometers.
Okay, so that €50 covers the feeding, the housing, everything up till the last 70-kilometer trip.
Yes.
And then I send more money.
Yes, at the end of this training, a fancier can decide to activate this pigeon for 100 euro.
Okay.
And with this, we do the total prize money of the Royal Championship prize. That is the normal.
And that 150, that 100 goes all up in here, covers all of this.
Yes.
And if there's more than 500 pigeons activated, it goes for more, correct?
Sì.
More prize money, correct?
Chiede se ci sono più di 500 colombi tu poi riaggiusti il prezzo in su.
Esatto.
Yes.
Okay. So it's basically 50 euros when you send the pigeons. You can send as many as you want. 50 euros per pigeon.
Yes.
So if I want to send you 20,
yes,
I can send you 20.
Yes.
This doesn't matter the numbers.
Yes. No, we don't do the team.
Okay. Now, if when it's time to activate,
Yes.
if I let's say I don't activate my pigeons,
Ok.
will the pigeons be sold?
Dice se uno non attiva i colombi se vengono venduti o se possono.
No, se non li attiva il proprietario può attivarli un'altra persona.
If you don't decide to activate your pigeons, another fancier can activate the pigeon of.
Okay, so that's okay. Now, at the end of the races, when the season is over, the finals is over, the super final, everything's over.
Yes.
Do I get my pigeons back or do they go for auction?
No, we do an auction.
We do an auction. Okay, so let's say the pigeon that wins the race, my pigeon wins.
Yes.
First prize. And you sell the pigeon for 2,000 euros.
Yes.
Or 5,000 or 1,000, whatever.
Yes.
How much is the split? Is there a split or you keep the money?
No. It's a split. Is a 50% of the
50-50.
minus the cost of the service for the auction.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So it's basically a 50-50 cut, guys. There is some fine print there, and you have to work that out. But again, this race has been going. This is going to be what, the 5th season coming now?
Yes.
Yeah, this will be the 5th season. We're going to go in and take a look also as well. Now, when pigeons come to this race, is there a preferred age you like to receive them? Do you want them to be 5 months old, 2 months old?
Dici qual è l'età migliore secondo te per.
Che abbiano almeno 40 giorni o anche 2 mesi.
The perfect age is 40 days, 2 months.
40 days to 2 months.
Yeah.
Also for
40, 60 days.
for this race, because it's a yearling race.
Yes.
You guys have run it for a while now.
Ok.
What do you think is better to send to this race, hens or cocks?
Secondo te è meglio, visto che corrono come yearling, secondo te è meglio mandare maschio o femmine?
Ieri sono arrivati 2 maschi e 2 femmine.
Is not different because, for example, yesterday arrived 2 cocks and 2 hens in the first 4 pigeon.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay, so for you, it does not matter.
No.
Guys, you can make your assumptions again, and you have to remind yourself this is a yearling race. I see here cockbirds are crazy. The hens are very, very turned on. You make your decision. We're going to go to the loft shortly here and look. Now, when the pigeons come to you, they come from courier, they come by plane, however they get to you, people deliver them. What's the process you put them through on arrival when the pigeons come to the loft?
Okay, when we receive some pigeons, we do the quarantine.
Oh, you do a quarantine, okay?
Yes, because we have another loft, small loft that we can put them for the quarantine. But also inside the one loft.
There's sections.
We have 6 sections that we can separate the pigeon that arrived. After più o meno dopo quanti giorni li vacciniamo? Un mesetto?
Un mesetto circa.
After about 1 month, we vaccinate them.
You vaccinate them. Can I see the vaccine?
Yes. Questo per il paramixo?
Dopo 40 giorni facciamo questo.
After
Paramixo.
40 days, we do this vaccine.
Okay, so you vaccinate them for paramixo.
Yeah.
So this is when they've been here for how long? 2 months? No.
Quanto the duration of the?
So when the birds come in, when do you give them this?
40 days after that they arrive.
40 days after,
Yes.
okay? This is the first thing that they're going to get, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then
E dopo che sono arrivati tutti?
And after that, all the pigeons was in the loft. We do the vaccine for rotavirus.
Okay, so once everything is in the loft,
Yes.
it's closed.
Yes. Yes.
They will get that vaccine.
After the end of the collecting period.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the fridge. In the fridge. Okay, so you do the vaccine.
Yes.
Do they get any other treatments while they're here, while they're in
No.
quarantine? How long will they stay in the quarantine?
About 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks
Yes.
before they move into the loft.
Yes.
Okay. I wait for Luca here to come, but I'm trying to think here. Birds come in, they go into quarantine, they come out of quarantine, they go into their sections. They
Yes.
normally then get vaccinated
Yes.
for the PNV. At that point, have they been giving anything else? Canker, cocci, respiratory? They've been treated for anything else or no?
Dici se li fai altri trattamenti poi nell'acqua.
Quando arrivano, che li unifichiamo, gli facciamo il trattamento per la tricomoniasi.
Okay, after that they are all together. We do this for trichomonas.
Okay.
Vermifugo.
For the stomach, for the stomach disease.
Okay.
Respiratori.
This is for the respiration.
You treat them for this as well when they've all come together. Okay.
Yes.
And the fungal.
Cominciare le gare.
Before to start this before to start the races.
Before the races.
Okay, this the past week, the last week.
Before the races start, you give them the fungal.
Yes.
Clean them out of this.
Yes.
So these are the 3 medications that you're using.
Yes.
The basic. Sì.
The basic 3. Okay.
And we do this before start the racing.
Before start the racing.
During the race,
Now before the races, these races start at what time of year? When is the first race? Well, now.
yesterday.
What's the date?
At the end of April.
End of April.
The middle of April.
Middle of April.
Yes.
So they come in middle of April, or they start racing the middle of April,
Yes.
and the cutoff from when they came in was September. So, September's the cutoff for no more birds coming to the loft.
Yes.
So they sit basically October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
Yes.
So 7 months to teach them
Yes.
exercise, etc.
We do the morning routine.
Yes.
with the fly.
Okay.
And then we put them to the trainings. That we do 8 trainings.
And we're going to get into that training here in a moment.
Yes.
Actually, before we get into the training, what's the feed that these birds are eating majority of the time?
Okay. This is
The Van Rohe's mix?
Yes, the feed that we use for the normal period of the year.
And this is just the standard, they eat this all year?
Yes.
From the time they start to the time they finish. This is the mix.
Yes, we use this also during the races.
Races.
But in the last day before the basketing, for example, if we basket Sunday, Friday and Saturday, we complete and we mix this one and this one.
You make a mix.
Yes, 20%, 80%.
Okay, so these are the mixes, guys, that they are using. Very straightforward, good looking feed. They got a nice fatty mix, got a good all-around mix with a little bit of everything in it. Again, Van Rohe's feed. Before again we talk about training, anything else over here that you're using with the pigeons?
Okay, yes. Tolti questi qua che erano le cure, dice come usiamo questi?
In acqua, al rientro e partenza, Belgasol.
Okay, before to basket the pigeon and after they come back, we use Belgasol in the water.
So before and after?
Yes.
Belgasol in the water, okay?
Yes.
This is for only racing?
Solo durante le gare lo dai.
Solo durante le gare.
Okay. And the other products here?
I 2 giorni dopo l'arrivo, oggi, domani.
Today after that they come back.
Yes.
For example, yesterday they do the first race of this year. Today and tomorrow.
Moment in the water.
And what is this?
Disintossicante.
Okay, is a tea that detox
Takes the toxins
yes,
out.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And the other two products you have over here as well?
Vediamo questo qui e questo nel mangiare
Insieme,
due
giusto?
giorni centrali
Okay.
della settimana.
These two products we mix together, and we give these two products in the food.
In the food.
Yes, are vitamin and cos'è invece?
Carbone.
Carbon
Carbon, yeah.
for the
For the guts.
Yes.
For the internal.
yes,
Wet it with this. Put the powder on with this.
yes.
And those are the mixes, those are the feeds. Okay. Actually, before we get into the training, what's the feed that these birds are eating majority of the time?
Okay, this is
The Van Roo
the
Ice
feed.
mix?
Yes.
Getting back to, and we can walk through the loft. You know what? Let's walk. I'm thinking here. Let's walk over while we talk. We can talk and look at the loft at the same time. This is good.
Okay.
Okay? The loft is always the key. Everyone wants to see the loft. Now, these pigeons here, when do you start letting them out?
Quando cominciano la muta, forse.
Questi qua la multa probabilmente la cominceranno in agosto.
They start the molt in August.
They start molting in August?
Yes.
And you start letting them out in August?
Yes.
Yeah, they can go out, up and down, play.
Yes.
Play free time.
Yes.
Open loft.
Bagno ogni volta alla settimana.
Okay,
Yeah.
one times per week we use these
The bath trays?
yes.
And they have two big bath trays, guys.
Yes.
It's very nice. The aviaries here, the pigeons can come in the aviary whenever they want.
Yes.
This way?
Yes.
And the aviaries are open. And again, you see the pigeons. There's always smart pigeons, here. How long is this loft? The length, how many meters?
20
meters.
meters. Yes.
And the width?
Quanto è profondo? 4.
4 meters. So 20 meters by 4 meters, guys, you figure it out. To me, this looks to be about 80 feet long and about, I would say, 10 to 12 feet wide. This whole loft is all done on grading. And it is about 2 feet off the ground.
60 centimetri da te.
60 centimeter.
60 centimeters off
Yes.
the ground. You guys see it's all poured on a concrete slab. So the droppings go through,
Yes.
dries out, and you clean the lofts
One times per month.
1 time per month.
Yes.
And there's no problem.
No, there is no problem.
Faccio sfilargli la cosa.
We put this yellow wood,
Yeah.
and then
And we come over here, we look.
Yes.
Guys, don't worry, we're gonna get back to talking about training and all that good stuff. But we do want to give you a look at the loft. I see, they pull out.
okay.
Okay, so everything pulls out, and guys, you see, it pulls out, and they can just scrape. And I'm just gonna give you a little look. It's a good setup. Again, on the concrete pad.
We cleaned 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Now, a question for you, which everyone's going to ask, and I wanted to ask you and Luca, Mikhail, these looks like shower curtain, a big shower curtain. What is this for?
This
Yeah.
one. Is,
I see you have it on
yeah, in Italy we have a lot of humidity,
humidity, okay?
and for example in spring, in autumn, there is very high. So for the night we close.
For the night.
And pigeons can rest in a dry place.
It keeps the loft a little warmer.
Yes.
And that goes both sides.
Yes.
Very good, eh? It works nice.
Yes.
Simple and easy.
Yes.
A child can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, very, very good. So you'll close this in the winter time.
Yes, autumn, winter, and some days of spring for the humidity.
Okay.
Only for the night.
Only for the night.
Yes,
the
yes.
daytime you open it up.
Yes.
The birds can come into the aviaries.
Yes.
Now, let's go in, and again, you guys see the top of the loft. The loft is breathing all through the front, through the floor, and even up here through the top. You see the ventilation. It's a steel loft.
Yes.
All metal. Can we go inside?
Okay.
Again, you guys are watching this Milan Best Pigeon One Loft race. You can compete 2024, 2025. This is a yearling race. So here is the loft, and that's okay. You have your clock in here. This is an empty section.
Yes.
Normally,
normally it's not empty.
Normally it's not empty.
We use this section to put the PC when we have the race, but after the race we close the PC and we open the section.
And guys, you see here on the floor, you see the wire, you see the light coming through. It's all metal floor, so very easy to clean. You see the perches they have. They're all the V perches. They can come off. And this is another thing with these perches. Luca was telling me you take them all off.
Ah, okay. See, when we switch the addiction at the end, yes, we clean
the perch.
Yes, with the water and with the.
So you pop those right off, wash them,
yes,
and you put them back on.
And then we use the fire.
The fire.
Yes.
Yeah, the torch. You torch the loft.
Yes.
And again, you guys see the air can go right through here on the top. It's nice. There's the front, so lots of sun. This loft is facing south.
Yes.
So
yes.
all day sun.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes,
guys,
yes. We arrived. The pigeons arrived from there.
Yeah. So this is facing the sun all day. It's nice. There's no draft for a loft so open. There's not a lot of wind blowing around. And again, can we come in and see? Okay. And these pigeons yesterday, they flew 115 kilometers for the first race of the season. Now I notice here you have, these look like all cocks. You separate the sexes?
Yes.
Yes.
We separated them today after the yesterday race, and we put the cocks in this side of the loft and the hens in the other side of the loft.
So hens on one side, cocks on the other. At what age do you separate the pigeons?
Before to start the race.
So
for the training they are all together.
Training, they're all together.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we're in here and we're looking, let's talk about training.
Okay.
Okay. So the pigeons come in, they start molting in August, September.
Yes.
They're outside, they're doing their thing, they're playing around. At what age do you start training them? At what time?
Quando iniziamo più o meno gli addestramenti? Più o meno a marzo. In March, at the beginning of March, we start the training with the truck.
So the beginning of March?
Yes, we start with the training not in the loft because they fly also in winter and at the beginning of the year.
Okay. So training, roughly when you start training,
yes.
How many training flights? What's the schedule looking like for training?
We start with 3 or 5 kilometers training, and we arrive at the 8th training with a training of 70 kilometers.
So you train them total of 8 times?
8 or 9 times.
So and they start at 3 kilometers.
This is the program. The weather, we hope that the weather is good.
So it's basically 8 or 9 training
8 or 9
flights
trainings, yes.
before the first race.
Yes.
And the first race is 115.
Yes, and we arrive with the last training about 70 kilometers.
Okay. So it's not, you don't train them overly, you don't train them super hard.
No.
Light training. So guys, you need pigeons here that have good natural talent for this race. And again, what's great about this race is it's a more challenging race with the winds. It's not fast racing, it's real more pigeon racing. A little bit tougher speeds, 12, 1300, 1100, maybe a 1500, but you're gonna have mostly shoulder to headwinds. And if you get lucky, you'll get a tailwind. So this is the loft, basically.
Yes.
The sections are separated. You can see today they look a bit tired. Now, before the race, before the first race, do you show the hens and cocks together or no?
Prima della gara li fai vedere insieme i maschi e le femmine?
No. Prendiamo di qua e dopo andiamo a prendere gli altri.
Non si vedono tra di loro però, non stanno insieme.
No.
They remain separated before the basketing.
They remain separated.
Yes.
So just when they come home,
they stay together one day.
Then they separate.
Then yes.
Okay, and in between each of the races,
okay,
is roughly how many weeks? How many weeks between each race?
About 1 week.
In between?
1 race per week.
1 race per week.
Yes.
And is there training by car anymore?
1 training after the semi-final.
1 training after the semi-final. That's it.
Yes.
So it's just loft exercise.
Yes.
And race.
Every day loft is exercise. In the morning have the training. We train in the cocks. And in the evening we train the hens.
So twice
and stop.
Once a day cocks, once a day hens, and then so there's no more car training. It's just races every week until after the semi-finals. It's 1 more trainer.
Yes, because from semi-final to final there is 2 weeks.
Okay.
The pigeon can,
semi-finals and finals.
Yes.
Okay. And what's that last trainer? What would that be? How far?
70 kilometers. Like the last training of the year.
Okay. Again, guys, a very simple setup. Loft breeze good. You couldn't tell if there's 400 pigeons in here or 1 pigeon. There's no smell of pigeons.
Okay.
It's perfect. The air is good.
Thank you.
Very fresh. Guys, I was here yesterday when the birds arrived. They look a little tired today. That's okay. They had a working race. They had all day with the hens and the cocks. Party up until this morning. So the pigeons, they need a little break. But again, the quality, I handled these pigeons, very good shape, very healthy, soft silky feathers. Everybody has full wings. The wings are full. The molt is good. I think this setup is very, very, very good. Now in Italy, how many other one loft races are there?
Quante altre colombai uniche ci sono in Italia più o meno? 6. 6 other OLR in Italy. We are 7.
You're the 7th one. Okay, and he's excited. I ask, what made you guys want to do a one loft race?
I don't understand.
What made you, you guys, want to put one and do one? Why did you want to have a race?
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
Why we?
Yeah, what made you want to build a race? No? This is a tricky one.
No, I don't.
Okay. The pigeon's going through. That's good. Good for the camera, guys. No. Luca and yourself.
Yes.
You think? Let's make a race. Make a one loft race.
When we think.
What makes you think of this? What was the?
Okay. The project is made by Luca.
By Luca.
Okay, the idea is of Luca in 2021, and his passion is work with pigeons, and he want to have not only your home pigeon, his home pigeon, but he want to have a big work in the pigeon world, and so he decided to do this one loft race.
Okay, so he decides to do one loft race. Now I was out for dinner yesterday with Luca.
Yes.
And I see in his area, in his competition that Luca flies against, he's one of the very best flyers.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if Luca is flying 8 pigeons or if he's flying 32 pigeons. The percentage of pigeons in the top prizes is phenomenal.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
So what I say for people is, this isn't 2 pigeon guys that wanted to do this. This is a real super pigeon flyer.
Yes.
He wants to do well at this. He wants to do the same as he does with his own pigeons.
Yes.
And you can see the dedication that you guys put into this beautiful loft setup, and his results. And you can see yesterday how the birds come very, very good.
Thank you.
I think the quality is super, and you guys are on the right road.
Thank you.
And now there's more work to go. Is there anything else that you guys want to say? Anything you want to tell people watching? Something that they need to.
C'è qualcosa che vuoi dire? Something that we want to. Ok, c'è qualcosa che vuoi dire?
Che ci piacerebbe avere dei colombi direttamente dall'America.
A goal of Luca is to have some fancier of America, because we don't have America, Canada, North and South America.
North America. Okay, so if you guys are watching this and you want to be, maybe you guys need a someone to coordinate importing for you for Italy, for you guys.
Okay.
So if there's an American watching that wants to take on this project and work with these gentlemen to help import the pigeons from America to Europe here, to Italy, to participate in Milan's Best Pigeon One Loft race, they're up for it. They want to expand. They would love to see the North Americans compete. And I will tell you, North Americans, this is a tough race. This is going to be a very, very strong race. It's all talent on the pigeons. This is all down to the pigeons. There's no magic here. It's just good feed, a good handler, but the pigeons have to be super.
Yes, of course.
And you do it now again this year coming. If you guys have questions for Luca and Mikel, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you guys?
On our website, every fancier can find our email or our telephone, our phone number.
It's on your website. You want to give the name of the website?
Milan'S Best Pigeon LR. www.milan'sbestpigeon.com.
Okay, there it is, guys. We'll post that up. And one other question: the clocking system.
You use Benzing.
Benzing. So if you are in this race, you can go to the Benzing app and follow this race. The clock is still running from yesterday.
Yes.
You guys do quite a few inventories with the pigeons. How often do you do an inventory?
We do an inventory at the beginning, before to start at the end of the pairing of the ring.
Okay, of the rings.
We do.
So once all the birds come in, you put the chips on.
Yes.
You do inventory.
And before to start the race.
Before to start the training,
yes,
you do inventory.
The training and the race.
And all the training, is that done with the clock?
Yes. So
people can follow the training.
Yes. Every training and every race.
Okay, so very simple, guys. Again, it's on benzing. They have a good clocking system. They have a great loft. The birds are healthy. The birds get good exercise, clean water. I seen them yesterday change the water here twice in one day. That's good. And the birds looked excellent. All the products I seen even in the water, you can see the different colors of the water that you guys were using. Guys, I think this is a great race. They're really putting in 100% good effort. And I think if you do participate in this race, you should come. You should come and visit. Milan is beautiful.
Yeah.
This man will take you for the pizza. The only thing is, Luca likes pineapple on his pizza. He's one of the weirdest Italians I know. Luca and Mikel, I want to thank you for showing us this. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
And
thank you very much.
Thank you.
I see you guys again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We hope you enjoyed that amazing loft tour. Please, reminder to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Until the next loft tour, thanks for flying with me. Bye for now.